Hey y'all, let's go ahead and tap in to a full moon lunar eclipse message. We're gonna see what's going on. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up button for me while you're at it, and the subscribe button too. I greatly appreciate your support. I'm getting telepathy coming up for someone, so I don't know if you've been kind of communicating with someone telepathically. Maybe you like were recently thinking about someone and then they called you, or I heard followed you on like social media or something like that. So that could be a specific message for somebody. But let's tap in first with the chakra reading cards. We're gonna see what's going on for my collective. This is a collective message, no zodiac sign specific, so just get in where you fit in, folks. General reading, take what applies, leave what does not. All right, so what we got going on, Spirit, for this full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. Shout out to my Virgos out there celebrating birthdays. Also, shout out to my natal Pisces moon babies out there like myself. All right, we got some relationship action coming in. And when we're talking about Pisces, it is a water sign, very heart-centered, also very intuitive too, but there could be an energy of healing. Of course, healing the inner child, the heart chakra, okay? So some of you could be like healing around your inner child. I heard bullying, so maybe you were bullied. I heard by your family. For some of you, it could have been like people at school, people that you've worked with, even like a significant other. You know, you might have been in like a domestic violence type of situation. But yeah, I'm getting family specifically for some reason is coming through, having to heal wounds, you know, related to your family. So there could be feelings, I'm getting like being outcast, or the one that's kind of like different. So, you know, maybe you have been scapegoated a lot, or you kind of consider yourself the black sheep of your family. You're someone that lives you live a different life for some of you, but I didn't want to just say that. There's also like there's something about your light, okay? I'm really drawn to the white surrounding the child here. I haven't really ever felt drawn to it like that before, so I do feel like this is significant. I do think that there's something very pure about you. You might even be someone that is very much like well into your adulthood, but you have like a very innocent, pure type of energy about you. I heard wonderful, mystical. So some of you could kind of believe in magic and just kind of all these fairy tale woo-woo concepts that, you know, as we get older, we're supposed to kind of outgrow these things, or, you know, that's not real or whatever. But it's as real as you motherfucking want it to be, because we got the angels and the masters, ascended masters. So I'm definitely getting, for some of you, I was picking up on like mermaid energy, but you could also connect to the archangels. I heard Gabriel is coming through specifically. I'm not sure what he's helps with. I can look it up though. I feel like that is significant, okay? But you know, these could be other spiritual beings, the Orisha for some of you, like whatever it is that you connect with. That's so cute. I get for some of you, oh, that's so fucked up. Some of you were made fun of because you had an imaginary friend as a child. And I get like maybe your family too, specifically, kind of gave you a hard time about it. But actually, you had an angel or some type of, you know, spiritual being, you know, with you, okay? Protecting you, guiding you. And it's because your frequency is so pure, it vibrates so high, like on an angelic realm. So once again, okay, let me calm down. Some people may like even consider you to be kind of like angelic too. And it's not to say that you're perfect. No one is perfect, but I don't know. There's just something about you. Who is it? Archangel Gabriel. I was supposed to be looking up. Yes. Let me see what this is about. The number 8. So there could have been something significant for some of you that happened when you were 8 years old. For some of you when you were 17, you know, that's still kind of like your inner child. I mean, it's like your teen, but there could be something significant about that. Or even like, I don't know, the first 17 years of your life where I heard trial by fire. Okay. Ooh, I heard fucking weirdos. So some of you, yeah, you were made fun of a lot, like bullied. I'm not laughing at you because, hey, I have been there myself. So I empathize, if anything. Let's see here what Archangel Gabriel was the heavenly messenger sent to Daniel to explain the vision of the ram and the he-goat and to communicate the prediction of the 70 weeks. I don't know what all this is. Let me do a little first. So something about the power to communicate. Okay, so is this a communication angel? So, something about your communication. I'm wearing blue for a reason. I felt really drawn to wearing blue. And it's a Pisces, like full moon, Pisces, ocean, blue. Okay, duh. But, yeah, so throat chakra is definitely getting healed, activated. I guess some of you, were the truth tellers of your family as a child. You got in trouble a lot, maybe for like being really honest or whatever. I just heard my mom was always lying about some shit. So I don't know if y'all was like calling your mom out or whoever, but that is interesting. But yes, this is a really beautiful energy coming through. What else we got? Angel Gabriel is the herald of visions, messenger of God, angel of high rank. You shit, motherfucker. You got some high ranking motherfuckers that roll with you, basically, is what it is, okay? Because it's even levels to like the spiritual world and whatnot. So you guys are definitely on that type of time. Tap in, hit that like button if this is resonating with you so far, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Blue for you. I don't know, it's so blue. Even in the wings, like the color blue seems to be kind of highlighted. Indigo, some of you might, indigo child. That might be something that you resonate with. I heard hippie, hipster, so you could have like a really, I don't know, earthy type of vibe. Woo, woo. I'm hearing like you're very like, I'm not saying like, let me not do that. Because you're not like that. But it's real, for real. Like what you, is real. And people have basically gaslit you your entire life because they don't have access to the spiritual realm in the way that you do. They don't have the eyes. It's something about the eyes too. Spiritual eyes, they don't have it. So of course they're gonna think you're fucking crazy. Like, or of course, how do you know that? Like, you know, how do you know these truths that I didn't tell you, whatever? Like, you just so tapped in. Like, how you, like, they don't get it, okay? They're not tapped into the angelic realm. Some of you, music is really therapeutic, good for you. You could make music. That could be something you are interested in doing. You should definitely explore that, even if it's just for pleasure. Like, it doesn't have to be a whole thing around it. But Get into it. Let's see. Archangel Gabriel makes God's message understandable to people. So something about like putting things in layman's terms, making it easy for like the average person to kind of understand. Some of you, yeah, okay. That might be too why your people think you're a little like far out or whatever, is because it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? So it's like needing to communicate it differently. So it's not even so much your message, like your message isn't bad or whatever. It's just like the way that you're communicating the message. I felt my solar plexus. Harsh, rigid. But that's more so underneath the deck. Flexibility to sacral chakra coming through. So I'm getting something about needing to be more flexible. Harsh, rigid. Your parents or whoever raised you. Someone was harsh and rigid. And I heard implant, like it's kind of been implanted into you. Like, I mean, it's a belief, essentially, a program that you're running on. So you could be very harsh with yourself, harsh and rigid. For some reason, these words are coming through. Be nice. Be kind to yourself. What is this? Butterflies. Some of y'all could like butterflies. And this, like the wings keep coming through, the angels, the butterflies. So yeah, something about, I heard purple wings. I don't know. Like someone could have like some purple colored wings. Here's the otter coming through. Oh, which is connected to the water. I love this. And the otter is very playful. It's like the child. Oh, I love the colors. They're very similar. The blues and the green, yellow, and then we have the green here. Yeah, and the blue that I mentioned. So the otter is about having fun, not taking life so seriously. Let's see what else. I want to make sure I cover everything about our otter friend. I could find it. I've probably passed it like 30 times already, and I'm just like, yeah. Oh, I love it. So the otter is unobstructed joy, playfulness, and contentment. So perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck. Isn't that wild? Like out of this whole deck, this is perhaps the most joyful one. So it's something about your joy too. Some of you might have been told like you were annoying or something. Like you have very high energy. I don't know. You might have even been diagnosed with, what is it, ADHD or some shit. Just very, yeah. But let me finish reading. Okay. So perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter, represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits, okay? So when in balance, the otter is full of love and it needs nothing. When it is out of balance, it's gloomy, it sighs, it makes silly excuses. And to bring into balance, the otter needs a fucking dance party or a celebration, okay? So some of y'all could be getting invitations. Go out, have fun. Even if you're not getting an invitation, just go somewhere, or even in your room, dance around. Like it doesn't have to be a big thing, but some of you might need to move your body. We do have the flexibility card coming through. Yoga might be something, swimming, with the otter here coming through, the connection to the water. So, yes. He's so cute. Just like his little face. I'm like an animal lover. I had picked all the decks. This one I think was the last one, the animal spirit. I was like, yeah, I want to see my little animal friends. Look, I don't like all the animals in the deck. I ain't gonna hold you because some of them, like the tarantula, and I have a traumatic experience about a tarantula because I saw one in my house when I was little, when I lived in Tulsa. And I was the only one that saw it too. Like my mom and my brother would sleep on the couch. I think we was watching Titanic or some shit. And I saw this big ass tarantula crawl across the motherfucking living room floor. I was like fucking 5 or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, I will never forget that. So I don't do tarantulas. But anyway, we have awakening come through, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Okay, so this angels and masters. So some of you that are like connecting with these higher spiritual beings, I just heard Aphrodite. Is it Hecate? Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce her name. So yeah, whatever it is, whoever it is that you're connecting with, it is activating you. We have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. So I love this when it comes to you connecting with people that are like you on a similar frequency, that, you know, they have access to these energies, to the angelic realms. I heard my name hold weight. So it's something about your name hold weight. They name hold weight too when it comes to like the spiritual realm. We have Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Yes, you are. Okay. Like, this is really powerful. Okay, so I forgot to mention too, the inner child is associated with the heart chakra. The Angels and Masters card is associated with the Soul Star chakra. It's above the crown. It's not one of the main 7 ones that most of us are familiar with, but it does connect us to like those higher beings, the angels, the masters, the spirit realm in general. Yeah, angelic realms, all that good stuff. So yeah, okay, that mentioned basically everything that I was already saying, so I was just wanting to make sure. But anyway, yeah, you are rising. Your vibration is rising. Some of you might be noticing that you have more energy. If you don't have a lot of energy, if you've been feeling sluggish, there's something like in your diets or something that you're doing, a habit that you need to stop doing, or do less of at least. Okay. I'm getting purging. I'm getting like your skin could be purging in some ways. So I don't know if it's acne, like eczema, rosacea, I don't know, but whatever, you could have some stuff going on, and you might need to support your body a little bit more by cutting out certain foods, or maybe implementing certain foods into, you know, whatever the word, I don't like diet because I feel like that's a stupid concept, but yeah, we also have inner temple devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart. All right. The portal of your heart, your inner child. Tune into your inner child. Okay. What does your inner child, maybe you should wake up every morning like, what does my inner child want to do today? Like, that should be at some point throughout your day, you should be asking yourself that. Because it is such a vital aspect of you. It's the part of you that keeps your heart like in balance. Okay. It keeps your heart like open, receptive, but also discerning too. I think that's why, that's so beautiful. Why the people that have this like very childlike energy or whatever, why they're so heavily spiritually protected, because the spirits know what the fuck is up. When somebody like this is out in the world, you a mark, right? You green as fuck. Like, people be thinking you green. They try you like you green. Like, But little do they motherfucking know, like, who you really got, like, on your team. So I get motherfuckers be underestimating you quite a bit. Fuck around and find out if you want. Like, shit. Who really tapped the fucking... I heard cleanse bitterness. You know, when people do play you like you green, or you just like, yeah, just an easy lick or some shit like that, that shit gonna come back around, because they don't play about you. You know, shit. They don't play about you. That could be your ancestors coming through. Don't play about you. I heard hit them hard. So, like, when people come up against you, it's going to come back on them pretty hard. You don't have to even do anything. And it's like cosmic, like, I don't know, justice, order, balance. That's why people need to stop. People cannot be messing around with folks like this. Like, thinking they can exploit, take advantage, manipulate, control. I heard isolate even. That's interesting. We had peace that came out. So, yeah, focusing on peace within the heart. I was mentioning cleansing bitterness, right? White bath. Might need to take a white bath. Woo. That's all that family. I told you. Some of you. Okay. Let me not be, because I don't want to come down on your family, because they're likely repeating patterns. And just, yeah. So, yeah, for some of you, it is your family. Okay. That, as I was saying early on in the reading, was, yeah, they kind of, underestimated you, took advantage, bullied, you know, whatever. Okay. So it is your family. We got the full moon here. Some of you could be having this realization, like on a full moon. Like, damn, it's not even so much like my family wasn't shit, although for some of you that could be the realization that you're having. That might be the case. It could be that level. But yeah, for others of you, you could just be realizing it's okay to be me. It's something I heard. Like, you just be you. Just be you. Like, it's okay to be different. It's okay to be the weirdo in your fucking family or whatever. Oh, that's beautiful. You're not the first. You're not the first weirdo. You're not the first black sheep in your family. You're just the first that you know of. Like, you know how many motherfucking people have lived before you? That's why family coming through too. You're not the first. That's why, yeah, this ancestor or ancestors that connect with you, they're the weirdos too of your family. Quote unquote. I know some people, they don't like that word, especially the West Coast. Like, they don't like that shit. I'm from the South, so it's not like that deep. And I take it as a compliment, because I am weird and I don't care. Not weird like, you know, weird with people, like, but weird as in like shit that I'm into and stuff like that. Yeah, it's definitely a little different. And that's okay. Like, I love that about me. We have truth, okay? So, yeah, I mentioned earlier, like a truth teller. You hold up the mirror to people. That's the thing about being so crystal clear in your energy. It's just like what people project onto you, it's like reflected like right back to them. That's why I was saying something hit hard. It might be a truth that has hit hard for someone. Maybe a truth about you or some shit. yeah, maybe the truth that you are protected, you're guided, you have some spiritual rank here that maybe, like I said, someone, especially if they're looking at you as a child or whatever, like, oh, you know, they just be living in some fairy tale, or they don't know what they're talking about, or they don't have enough experience, and all these things. And it's just like, all right, okay, like, who made you the judge? But we have animals coming through too. I pull from the animal spirit, so I feel like this is confirmation to, with that otter, connecting with your joy. Was it unbridled joy? If it wasn't, that's coming through for whatever reason. You could be someone that likes animals as well. For some of you, this could be a family. Okay, so you're seeing the truth about your family, like family dynamics, the role that you played in your family and stuff like that. But you could also be seeing like, okay, these are the kind of family dynamics I want to create, like moving forward for my family. Like maybe you're going to have a family that y'all are all like spiritual as fuck. And you're all intuitive and spiritually gifted, and y'all just being y'all shit as a family. But this could be something that's also like starting a new like tradition, or continuing, I will say continuing a tradition. But it does seem like, oh yeah, for some of, oh wow, you are meant to have a family, and your family is like what they're gonna do, and it's because of you. It's because of all this work, all this stuff you've been going through, all the stuff you've gone through. I get for some of you, like, yeah, you did have like maybe a really like rough childhood or some shit. But it's not, that shit is not in vain. Not in vain. But yeah, I guess some of y'all, they're gonna have y'all little powerful little family out here. And earth angels. I heard I see myself too clearly around you. That's the truth. That's when you're crystal clear, like a child. Children have no ill intentions, no motives, no agendas. Besides, like, I just want to maybe like be nice to you and be friends or some shit. Like, they're very innocent. And yeah, I get that. Ooh, that's just like a very harsh reflection to see in the mirror when someone has treated you, someone that is so innocent. Like it's hard for them to look at themselves. That's interesting. That's coming through pretty strong. Like someone's having a hard time looking at themselves in the mirror or some shit. They could be like recognizing this truth now, but I feel like previously they might have been avoiding this truth. It'd be like that. Sometimes it takes some time, right? Going back to Archangel Gabriel, he makes God's message understandable to people and helps them to accept it with a pure heart. A pure heart. That's why I was saying cleansing that bitterness from your family. Some of you are healing family wounds. Even like sibling shit. Like you might have a sibling that was a fucking bully or whatever. Just a fucking ass. I be hearing shit like that for sure. The name Gabriel translates to God is my strength or God is my hero. That's beautiful. I don't know if somebody's name is Gabriel that's watching this. Middle name, family name, gratitude. Gee, the G's keep coming through. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So this is an opportunity for you to learn from your past, from your childhood, especially just being like the sensitive, empath, intuitive, fucking whatever you call yourself that you are. You didn't have the proper support that you needed. This is like calling it new age or whatever. A lot of this shit is not new. It's very old though. There hasn't been resources out there, but now there's more stuff like that. So as I mentioned, when you have your own family, like you've had these set of experiences, so you know like what it looks like when, I don't know, when your child is like super empathic or sensitive or I don't want to use the word distracted, the whole ADHD thing, but I guess would that be like neurodivergent? So maybe that's what that's classified as, some stuff in there. So you will know, when you have kids and if they happen to be neurodivergent as well, it's like, oh, okay, like I know how to support them. Because I'm getting you likely will have children, if not at least one of them, but I'm seeing two actually. Could be a girl and a boy. It looks like an older boy and a younger girl. We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So laugh, okay? We have Buddha here. Someone could be Buddhist or they resonate with Buddha, but laugh more. I don't know, somebody could be eating some Chinese food. That sounds good right now. I'm hungry too. That might be what I end up eating for dinner, but let me show you my greedy ass. Okay, yeah, choose humor. Maybe there was a failure here. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Once again, being grateful for the opportunity. So something didn't work out. Maybe something felt like a failure. Maybe you have felt like a failure. You're not. The harsh and rigid. Your parents? Well, I don't know. One of y'all parents, both, I don't know. Very high standards. I don't want to call them a narcissist. They might have narcissistic tendencies where they value like very superficial things. And you might not. And maybe you've also been living your life kind of in that way. And if anything, that's going to be the biggest failure, is to live your life in a way that is not true to you. Maybe some of you are worried about letting down your family. I don't want to fail them. Hey, cut it out with all that licking. Like, ugh, I hate when dogs be licking. I get it, they dogs, but I don't like hearing that shit. But yeah, what was I saying? Something about your family. But yeah, whatever I said. I heard embarrass me. So your family could embarrass you. Maybe there was something you messed up at. It's making me think of this scene in The Bear. I love this show. Where Sugar, and I know she don't like being called that, but it's basically that type of situation. So if you need to go watch The Bear. It's like, I think, was that in the first season? I think that was in the first season where they referenced that. It might have been the second. I really can't tell you. But yeah, it's essentially where, so what happened was when she was younger, she accidentally put sugar in something she was cooking instead of salt. So her mom would jokingly call her Sugar. But she hated being called Sugar because it was a constant reminder of a mistake that she had made, a failure that she had experienced. So I don't know, some of y'all can even have a nickname that is literally like based around an L that you took in like your family for some reason wanted to like rub it in. That's not, that seems like kind of cruel. And I don't think, for some of you, like, I don't think your family is malicious in that way. I don't think they're as sensitive or in tune as you are. I think it's more of that type of situation. I heard wrong family, like some of you might have felt like you were born into the wrong family. You'll be teaching them some things as well, just by your example and how the family that you create. I heard adoption. Some of you could be adopting, thinking about it. Whew, I'm tired, y'all. I'm on here. I'm lagging a little bit. I thought I had energy to do the reading, then I got tired like as soon as I sat down. But I've been traveling. I went to Miami for my friend's birthday and just got back today, and I'm really running off like 3 hours of sleep. So I'm gonna eat after this and I'm gonna go crash out for real. But we have the Empress and the Star. I love this. Yeah, because your motherfucking family know what's up. You the motherfucking Empress and you the Star. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And they're just gonna have to eat that shit. Get over it. Like, and what? Like, I don't know. Maybe they be trying to make it seem like somebody else was the star or something, or someone else, one of your other siblings was maybe more destined for greatness or some shit. Little do they fucking know. Underestimated. That's why I say they underestimated you. They slept on you. Especially if you're the daughter, because I'm getting feminine with the Empress. And even in the Star. Like, if you're the daughter amongst like any males, brothers, they definitely was kind of like piping, no offense to men, not saying y'all don't deserve to be, pipe me up, shorty, but women do too. Girls do too. We need that as well. And I get that you maybe didn't get as much of that affirmation, because you're going to be the one that changed the destiny for your family too. The hidden key? You're the hidden key. Yeah. This remind me, I know it's the Venus symbol, but it remind me kind of a key. Like a skeleton key or something. You're the hidden key. And hidden for sure. Like, she looks kind of like she in the cut in the woods or whatever. Even here is like dark. Also get someone could be darker skinned. This is what I'm getting as well. This could even been a situation where you had lighter skinned siblings, and maybe like people in your family thought like, oh yeah, they're gonna be the ones to do XYZ or help our family get out of poverty or whatever the fuck. And it's just like, yeah, actually, no offense to the siblings or anything, but I don't know. Once again, I just get you was slept on. So I'm Taurus, Libra, Aquarius energy, Sagittarius, Pisces. I'm saying Pisces for the wheel. I usually don't say Pisces for the wheel, but it's making me think of Jupiter. Jupiter is in Gemini, okay? Right now, we got the full moon in Pisces. I need to pull the chart. I'm like, well, I'm at it here. Pull this chart. Something significant could be coming up during Libra season, Sagittarius season, and Aquarius season. Okay, you might fit in there somewhere. Okay, I'm not saying all the dates is significant for you, but some of them might be. All right. Some of y'all could dance. Some of you can model. You're actor, something where your appearance, you're like really pretty is what I'm getting. Some of you are like really pretty. And I don't know, people maybe have tried to dim you in that way too. Better stun on their ass. Pop out one time. Pop out forever. That could be the cycle you breaking. Like, you're not going to hide anymore. What y'all doing, damn dogs? You're not going to hide anymore. Yeah, especially if you were bullied and stuff like that, heavily criticized. That would be a trauma response where you would feel inclined to hide, to not want to bring attention to yourself. But that's going to be changing. It is changing, and it's going to bring in some really good things for you with this Wheel of Fortune. Are we done, Spirit? I'm like, this is longer than I thought it would. What? Okay. Yeah, it's going to bring some, opportunities coming in with the Page of Wands and business. Maybe some creative opportunities, maybe even in romance, okay? It could be someone that's very attracted to you. They got the hots for you, all right? I heard hottie with a body, all right? Someone could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, into fitness. Yeah, I don't know, something about your body. I want your body. I want your body. We have 3 of Pentacles here as well. Yeah, something about your picture, maybe. I guess something about your beauty. Like, so I don't know if you finna be hanging up in a picture of you in an art gallery or in a magazine. Finna get some traction or something. But I just see people looking at you. Maybe just you posting some real nice pictures, okay? You got a lot of motherfuckers like, damn, who that? Like, pop out then, right? There could be 3 people specifically that might be eyeing you. Yeah, these 3 masculines. Could be 3 masculines. It could also be a work opportunity coming in as well. Somebody wants to collaborate with you. That looks fun. Yeah, I heard ching ching, so definitely. That sounds fun. Bring it in, bring it in. All right, so I'm going to, that was it. I was like, all right, are we done? And them last 2 came out, y'all. So that's the reading. I love this message. I hope you loved it. Give me a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And y'all be easy. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.